Yeah, I think GST would rank very high. I think the whole IBC is, I think, an absolute game changer. I think the whole jam agenda, I think, has been, I think it's set in train, or at least accelerated what Devesh Kapoor calls the various connectivity revolutions in India. Digital connectivity, physical connectivity, financial connectivity, connectivity between the state and the citizen, all via Aadhaar, whatever, right? So I think that has been a major thing. And then I would say what we said in the survey. I think that I think one of the planks of government's policy has been, the public provision of essential private goods and services, bank accounts, housing, toilets, gas, power, pushing that agenda, with a lot of zeal. I think has made a difference in the lives of people, and I think that making the GST simple, is something that one can say, but I think one can also say that I'm hopeful that it will become simple over time. But a
couple of examples of how it could be simplified, what are you thinking about in terms of simplification in GST? A couple of examples.
I think the 28% rate has to go. Okay, I think the cesses have to be more one rate on the cesses. We have multiple cess rates as well. I think that also has to think. I think at the lower end we have a 3 for gold. We have a 0, 3, 5, 10, 12, 18. We need to rationalize those at that as well. But I think in the first instance, the 28 and the cesses should be 28 should be eliminated.
% and cesses should go.
No, see, cesses. Remember, the cesses. Yeah.
Except the compensations.
No, I'm saying no. Remember that in an ideal system, see, the 28 has to go, but the cess rates have to be there because we're going to have higher rates for those products. But there shouldn't be multiple rates there. Just one rate for all. Because even in my report I had said 18 and then a 140 rate, whatever. It should be one. And the cesses are just a different way of implementing the 40. But
what in your mind made this stigmatized capital happen? When the government came in, it was talking about privatization. Was it just that suit boot ki sarkar remark? Because now, when you talk about the public sector not being allowed to perform the 4 Cs and stuff like that, the fact is this privatization has been stalled at the level of the Prime Minister. And when he came, you got the impression that he was for privatization. So what actually changed? Was it just Rahul Gandhi saying "Shoot boot ki sarkar"? What happened? Or did he just read the Prime Minister wrong?
These are all things. I do think that stigmatized capitalism has proved to be more entrenched and more difficult than I think certainly I had anticipated when I first came to this job. I'm just being struck by how deep this problem is and how the forces. And therefore what it does to public sector decision making. I think it's just been, and therefore the only game in town is therefore the judicial process.